before I switched to Mark. And I was stuck in Veteran with the Occultist, really, so I didn't think that's... Okay, if he goes first again... Okay, I go first again. So we have a chance now, because we can just pull the Occultist, so this may be a redemption, right? So we play against the same guy, he's playing the same comp as we are. Suspicious, not really, right? So we try to pull this. If this misses, I'm just gonna leave the game, though. 90%, okay? Oh, we got the pull. Look, we got the pull. No, syringe is trash. I'm not gonna try syringe. Because I told you the math behind this. The math behind it is, if you get low rolls on healing, if you roll between 1 and 6, it basically adds 1 healing more, which doesn't do anything. So it doesn't help you with the low rolls, and the high rolls are high enough anyway, so we don't need more high rolls for that. So that's the real issue here. We have nice momentum in this game, though. I like it. I like where I am here. Because since we went fast... Yeah. And it's like, exactly, it's just okay then. There's like, it's way better to use this, because this makes your low heals slightly better. Slightly, but still. It's not terrible, right? Slightly better means they are just not garbage. And I'm gonna bolster as well, because he's gonna drop his stress kills. So... Hey there, Aerialmans, we're having a terrible time today, actually. We're having a terrible time today, so... This looks like a winnable game, because unless he moves now, he has to move the Occultist right now, if he wants to salvage this still. Just has to move back with the Occultist. He does. Okay, that's over then for him, I think. Because if he had moved the Occultist, then he would have been out of the woods with the Abom, right? He would have been just out of the woods with the Abomination, but he just isn't now anymore. Or he is never gonna be out of the woods here. Yes, thank you, sis. You explained the maths very well. Very, very well. So, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. So what we do now, we play Sharknado with the mana terms. Hopefully we get the pool again. We have 20% move skill chance, so we should be able to get like 5% chance we don't get this, actually. It's very, very nice. And this means that, yes, indeed, this guy lands in the 4th again. And he's just gonna stay there, so you should probably never be able to use any of those abilities. The downside of this is that we pay a little bit for this, because this means we don't ever get to use the artillery, right? We do have like a very decent spam of stress though this way, because we also get the stress over time with the pull. So it's not that bad. He just doesn't do anything with the Abom, and I get the counter now, so he can't use the Hound's Harry unpunished anymore. So that's the thing. Oh, it is possible, because there is an item for the Abomination that gives you the virtue chance. I think it's just very uncommon. People just don't use it because it's not good. It's not that good anyway. But to get... it's actually very greedy of him to be doing this, because to get the Abomination out of this, you have to move the Abom first. So you have to just take the Occultist, move the Abom out, and then use the Abomination to slam forward. That's the only way you can get out of the situation right now, if you're him. Which he isn't doing, right? So it's kind of good for us. Yeah. And there's another trinket that just gives you... There's a bottle trinket that's garbage, but it gives you virtue chance as well. So it's there. You can have like an extra virtue chance from an item, I think. That's super nice. It's exactly the opposite. That's exactly the opposite of the previous fight, because we just went first now and we are able to dominate it. That's how it always goes. And we also didn't get like super unlucky there, right? We just didn't get super unlucky either. So
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
So again, I guess he transforms now and moves, right? You have to transform and move. Okay, he just doesn't move at all. That's very good for me, because this means I can actually just drop my artillery without having to worry about him at all. That's sweet. That's really sweet for me. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, not even that the lack of pull on his side screwed him. I went first, and he had like very greedy Abomination placement in third. That's what Frost was saying. I think Frost was advising me. No, Ghost Frost was advising me to put the Abomination in third. And that's what happens when you have Abomination in third. You just get pulled indefinitely, and you just perma stack in this very, very bad spot, right? So there you go, mate. There you go.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Hey there, Richard. Guys, remember, go to twitch.tv/mikefield as well. Twitch.tv/mikefield. If you're on YouTube, please follow me on Twitch as well. This means a ton to me. If you want to support the stream, if you want me to keep going at this space, you have to support me on Twitch as well. Because I just need to be able to kind of get this extra following and maybe start getting some sort of sponsorship deals in the future, right? So this would help me a ton if you guys were to actually follow me on Twitch as well. And if you're new to YouTube streams, remember you can also drop me a subscription on YouTube, which also helps me a ton. I just keep growing, keep developing the streams, and keep improving. I actually told you that, Frost. Unless I didn't because I was tilted out of my mind, which is also a possibility, actually. I'm turbo tilted today. I'm glad I'm not playing StarCraft. I would be just dead from that. I would be just dead from playing StarCraft. Okay, so I guess we transform again, though it's tempting to just drop them. I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah. I was really hoping that would happen. Because I wanted to transform at first, but I figured like that would probably be better.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
Yeah, we do that dick move here. We just pull the. I think we just pull the Occultist again. Because hopefully he doesn't do anything bad to me here. But we just try to pull the Occultist forward again.
More destructive than 100.
Come on, Clarinel, what are you doing? Guys, also remember you can donate to the stream. If you want to keep supporting the stream, you can also donate to it. And to do so, you just go below the stream to the description of it. There is a link to Streamlabs donation there, which you basically just give me, you can just give me money through PayPal this way. That's how it goes. So it would be very helpful if you did, like, want to donate or support the stream also by using the super chat features, which I'm surprised nobody has actually used up until this moment. Nobody has ever used the super chat features. That's quite intriguing that, this is indeed the case. Okay, we need to get the Abomination out of the fire here. Yeah, I forgot about this, Robjohn. Yeah, I forgot about this because I don't use that. I did forget about that. Yeah, I think the roof. Yeah, you're right. The roof spaghetti or the spaghetti would have been a better decision there. He could have pushed my Abom out though, and he didn't do that. So I'm just gonna go transform, and I'm gonna, do my thing here. And I guess just doing this is enough, because I'm comfortable with him being third. Oh no, that's bad actually, I should have pushed. I was supposed to push it. He can't... Never mind, he can transform back into Beast. So... yeah. He can't transform back into Beast. That's kind of okay. I can drop... oh no, he actually passes. I want to heal, but yeah, he passed. I hope these guys don't play up too much now. Yeah, Persia also does this, right? So I just didn't really recognize this. That's true, Richard. Oh no, Robjohn. Yeah, I just didn't recognize that on time. I was really thinking about it. It's like, yeah. And this does pull the corpses, indeed. clears the corpses. It's good to know. Like I just don't play the Occultist anymore. Like I don't play him that much anyway, so that's why. Okay, he chooses to bellow this, and I can just transform and riposte, I guess, so that he can't, you know, keep spamming his stuff on me. I do obviously get riposted myself. I don't think he does 12 damage to me, right? So he does 1. 1 damage is acceptable. So we should easily win this. Now he has way too much stress on himself, and he's taking a lot of stress damage over time as well. No. No, I don't like Abon Virtue at all. I don't think it's worth taking overall. I think it's just kind of bad. 16 stress, and that's enough damage to kill me. Actually, oh my god, please. So I can just do this. This should be enough to keep him alive. There's gonna be at least 5 healing. That's enough to keep him alive. Obviously it's 5. So he takes 10 damage from Blight. He gets heart attack, but he survives. And that's what I really need, right? I just need him to survive at this point, so. And we just shout at these guys until they drop dead. At least this is the plan. I just need to Hound's Harry this right now. I think I'm fine if I Hound's Harry this. And they should take enough stress to both die. If we, yeah. See, so that's enough. That was very, very good that we had the trinket there, really. Please let me Harry there. Okay, GG. Should be enough, right? It should be full stress. No, it's not. It is, because they just take their turns now and die. That's how good. He can't activate anybody. Because he has Hara, so he just dies. That's enough, indeed. Leper is trash, Brock, Sims. Leper is garbage. Don't play Leper. So, Arbalest, Bounty Hunter? BTY's Bounty Hunter gets Crusader Abomination. It's very good. It's very good. I played this a lot, actually. I played exactly the comp you're quoting, Rob. Until Darkest